Okay, my friends, hello. I want to tell you something now, which I learned in army, which because I was for sapper, I can look for landmines. I show you technique without any metal detector. Watch this. Look, you put fingers in ears, and then you go, I look for mines, yeah. I look for mines. It's good, yes. I'm joking, really.
Right, thanks for that then, Prepper Man. That's an old joke, isn't it? Yeah, so he does actually have a point though with things like landmines. They are a defence system for security, aren't they? What we have here when I moved in was a gravel path, and you can hear Prepper Man coming up it, rather crunchy. Unfortunately, people end up kicking stones everywhere, and it is a direct route to the back door, which you probably see in the last video. The garden was a little bit of a mess, and I rerouted the path, which actually is a little bit more awkward than Mr. Monster there. You know who he is, don't you? He found it a little bit more awkward to get around, which I think is a good ploy actually for delaying direct routes, because thieves like to have the most direct and easiest access possible. Well, now that I've put paving slabs in between the stones, I've altered it a little bit. Jim will demonstrate here. You can actually do it quite quietly. You can go across the path quite quietly, which in a way you don't get alerted to people that are coming up to the house. But then again, we're so engrossed in our multimedia, aren't we, that we don't really hear people coming, do we? Unless you have a big gravel path or something like that, or you have a dog that barks, you know. First thing you know is when somebody knocks on the door. So anyway, we had an incident today. Where Prepper Man, he'd gone outside to plant a tree. He dug it up and planted the roots. He's not actually good at planting trees. He's good at planting landmines. But then we had our mate, you know who he is. He's ever so nosy, he is. He came around to post something through the letterbox, and I will show you what he posts to us at some point. But he decided to go in the house and open the door because he's really nosy. He's one of those NOBs, and what happened? Yeah, he got a shock of his life, didn't he? Yeah, the alarm went off. Well, this is what this kit is about, this X-Sense, which is motion sensors and door sensors, which are fitted to the house now, and it's run by the Wi-Fi. So basically what you do is you monitor it and you have alerts to your mobile phone, okay, and you control it with one of these, which is quite good. Now, not to go too in depth with this, I'll tell you, I've got two motion sensors in the house, one upstairs, one downstairs, which monitor movement, and then I have on the front door and the back door, this is the back door here, is open and close sensors, okay. The windows, actually they're a little bit awkward here because they're not shaped right, but they are security windows. Unless one of those is left undone, which sometimes happens upstairs, it really isn't too much of an issue, but the doors are. So this mobile phone, what it does, you can control quite a lot actually. You can either get notifications through this, either through your Wi-Fi when you're at home. Chimp, if he's not sitting down and not doing too much on the sofa with his mobile phone, then he's coming in and out of the door, and it can get annoying if you have alerts on this. You can have sounds which emanate from the motion sensors or the door sensors as well through the home base, which will alert you if something does open, yeah, which is quite good in another way. If you're up to something naughty, I know some of you guys do, you get that little bit of extra warning so you can get your pants back on. All right, yeah, but otherwise it monitors the house, so you can have alerts sent to your phone, which it does, and then assess it from there, okay. So how I really use it is when my boy goes to school in the morning, I know when he's left the house because I will get an alert on the phone, yeah. But what we do when he goes out, he sets this to security, so when the door is opened it will set an alarm off, which is enough to make anybody jump. Yeah, it's quite loud. You can also on this have an SOS, or you can just cut it dead basically, which is a system completely off, okay. which sometimes when you're at home you don't need it. But if you've left the front door open for some reason and you're in the back, like Boney here is doing the washing and hanging out the favourite expensive t-shirt, or there's like me as well that's doing planting seeds and stuff like that, and yeah, look at this one, it looks like a Tic Tac, yeah, then there's chances of somebody wander into your house, opportunist, and then help themselves. And I have some valuable things laying about today. Yeah, a passport which I used for a job interview, and yeah, just laying about, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's valuable, along with camera equipment. Yeah, so it's a system that is quite valuable, really, at the end of the day. To set up, you need a QR code reader, which is the same as the other system. I showed the camera system last week. Pretty good, because it's a quick setup, and the batteries are a 3-year warranty on them, which is okay. Yeah, you get 3 years, they are battery powered, yeah. And mounting, well, you can either mount them by screws, or you can mount them with glue backed pieces, which I made a mistake on one, and you can see the sensor here is a little bit too wide, but it works, it's okay, it knows when it's open and shut. It will log it open and shuts, and it will also, on your phone, you can see how many times the house has been entered, what's been opened and what's been closed, and who's gone where, depending on, of course, where you set your motion sensors. So it's pretty good. Plus you can just set the tones on the motion sensors. When you go past it, it will make a noise. You go upstairs, it makes a noise. Like I say, it's an early warning system as well, okay? You don't need the alarm, okay? So pretty good, I like that. And fortunately it can get a little bit annoying, so what I do at home, like I say, just switch it off, and then when we go, put it onto house armed, and anybody comes in, then they will get an alarm, plus we get a notification, okay? And you can actually see it in real time which things are open and which are shut, yeah, which hopefully you'll never get broken into. Yeah, okay, so the banana, yeah, the mystery banana, we found out who planted that banana. Jim wants to do what everybody else does, however, he hasn't got a clue, has he? He was told to give it some tender loving care, which he's doing, but he doesn't really know what's going to happen to it. So Prepper Man has a little trick here, which he's going to tell you about now.
Okay, hello my friends. You know about banana? It's funny. You see, Jim think if he plant banana, it's gonna grow, but he not notice. No seed, not gonna grow, but very useful. Banana very useful for garden. Phosphorus. But we play joke on little Jim, okay? If you see mango, yeah, mango, it's a seed like this. You crack it open, and the seed is inside. And what we do, we'll make sure it grows first, and then we'll plant it in this pot. And we tell Jim to take a long time to grow, so when he wait years, he not get banana, but he get mango instead. Be funny, yes?
Yeah, so anyway, that's it basically, guys. That's the information about the system. There will be a link below. Not too bad, you get it on Amazon if you're in the market for one of those, or you're looking around for something. The sensors are not outdoor, otherwise I'll just set one on the gate. Instead what we'll do is slide the bolt across. We are expecting a lot of trouble coming down the pipeline, aren't we? So it's something to consider. All I'm doing is showing you stuff. If you like it, you can go and get it. If you don't, then don't worry about it. But what does Boney think about it? Oh, yeah, right, okay. It's a little bit of a joke actually as well, because when he was hanging out the washing, he's like, yeah, guess whose pants these are? You know, don't you? Yeah, it's our Prepper Man. A paramilitary man. Anyway, all right, guys. See you later. Take it easy.
You know, in my country, we don't have anything, so people can't steal anything except your thoughts. So anyway, my suggestion is don't spend money on all this fancy equipment. All you need, like in our house, is to post a sentry guard. So you have your AK, and you can change a rotate shift every 4 hours. That means somebody always at home, yes? And if you have sneaky man with cigarette in mouth, you can pop, 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 pop. You can frighten him by firing blanks at him. Yes, okay. Anyway, thank you. Glad you like video, go buy this if you think you need to protect your home, because I think so. I think so now, yeah, it's very, very important. Because we have a war coming. Oh, yes, I'm ready. Are you ready? No, I'm joking, really. But we do have hard times coming, so be prepared, please. I like you, so be prepared. Alright? Goodbye.